Anyway, enough rambling on about shit that doesn't actually matter. Because, you know, what's this? There's a. My ears burn. What? There's a game. Why? Why is it so much loud? Hang on. Switch to the game. Also, I got my nice music. Yeah. It's fucking autumn. It's it's April, bro. Why do you think I titled the stream that? Actually, I can just do this. You forgot the... What was it? You forgot the semicolon. Hang on, what if I do this? Is it like this? That's not... Hang on a minute. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to change it manually. Amazon Grace. Oh, there you go. You updated the category. You forgot the question mark, silly. Obviously, you have to have the question mark because then Twitch won't understand what game you're talking about. I copied the title of the category. Interesting. You know what's more interesting though? Who the fuck is the other person following this game on Twitch? Because I know you're the first. You're one of them, right? But who's the other? How far did you skip? I played through one. Amazing Grace. Ah. Amazing Ah. Alright, anyway, apply settings. Now, this will be interesting, right? Because the highest resolution, whatever the fucking reason is 1280 by 720. So, this will be the first game where I'll be forced to use Magpie. Unless, if I change to Biocubic, yeah, it's the same. So, Biocubic is better, right? So, I wonder how, Magpie will work. If I do this. I actually don't know if... Is it fine? Actually, it's a keybind. I mean, what is fine? I'm on full screen right now, right? And I'm talking about the resolution. Oh, well, yeah. Hang on, let me see. Don't click the full screen option in game. At least I don't. Well, I'm not doing that. I have Magpie open, and it's scaling my game for me. And well, I have to use a different window. Well, I have to use my phone for, I use Anime 4K. I think I also use Anime 4K. Hang on. Oh, never mind. I don't. I use the default. Hang on. Let me switch to Anime 4K. What's your problem? My problem is the game, does the game look okay, right? Because if I scale it, like, okay, what I don't want happening is if like when it full screens, right, and this happens, right, this is what I don't want. Go back to full screen. I could turn off aspect ratio. Hang on. Why do I do this? Okay, it doesn't change anything. But if I scale it like this, right, it's fine. Surely. Right, no issues? Okay. Thank God. I also saw that the text speed was very slow. What is your cursor? My cursor is default Windows cursor. I don't know if it's meant to change, but yeah. I mean, on stream. Oh, on stream I don't show my cursor. I don't want to show my cursor, actually. More like. Let's do these two. I like right click to open system menu, right? I prefer it, actually. I don't like right click to hide. That's what the H button is for. Unless there isn't, I don't know the keybinds for this game. I'm sure it'll be fine. Apply settings and get the fuck out of here. It's fine, right? You can use enter to click ahead. Yeah. I'm just glad that I can use spacebar as well. But we are finally back. What keybind do you want to know? To hide the window. Unless it's just a button you can click on the menu. Right click. Well, yeah, it's right click if you don't click, if you don't check the box. Or escape for some. Okay, you know what? Let's just keep right click to open system menu unchecked. But yes, we are back with another game. Amazing Grace, what color is your attribute? Bro, the pink head chick, she needs some buttons for that shirt. Hang on. Okay, it was just a smudge on the screen. I thought she had a fucking mole on her tit. But regardless, it should work, depends on the VN though. Regardless, I don't know how to do an intro. But yes, Amazing Grace, what color is your attribute? I know nothing about this game. I just know that it came out 3 days ago after being delayed since December. So, Merry Christmas. Oh, well, it might be Christmas when this actually gets released on YouTube after fucking Master Magistrate. You know the genre, right? Mystery? Hang on. Maybe I should check the genre. Yes, okay. Cool. I'm glad I got that right. Anyway, let's stop dilly-dallying, right? Let's just get into it and start a new game. Currently, the language is set to English. Do you want to change the language? No. I'm fine. Prologue, welcome to the Grand Tour. Also Nukige. Uh-oh. Damn, starting off strong. Yeah, hang on, the voices are a bit too quiet. Music, you can go down. The voice volume sample is not a good sample for Sister Lily. Max it. Okay. I'm sure it's better. Your favorite is Sister Lily, I can tell. Well, you know, I don't know yet. Maybe. It's a common trend that my favorite characters are always the ones that don't have any sexual, that don't have any fucking, scenes with the MC. So, you know. A calmness fills the basement art gallery as the woman's eloquent words echo through the facility. Is this allowed? I mean, there's a reason I'm playing this game. It's because it's a category on Twitch, so it should be fine. The speech memorized after countless repetitions flows easily from her lips. It's a Christian VN. She's a teacher at heart and she clearly excels at it. Press escape. What is it? Oh, it just hides the window. The baby's hidden. Yeah, the Cupid is in the bottom left, hidden by the text window. You don't worry. We don't talk about Cupid. I love painting. I love art.
ヘーゲルでしたか。知恵の女神ミネルヴァの成長であるフクロウもまた知恵の象徴。そんなフクロウが夜に飛び立ったのを人が知るのは夜が明けて朝になってから。いつの世も人は起こったことしか知ることができないのです。未来のことがわかればなんて誰しも思ってしまいますけどね。
Yeah, I definitely can't tell it's a Christian VN, considering that the first character we meet is a sister with a cross necklace around her neck. The nun dressed as in a habit chuckles softly at her own joke.
あるいはすでに起こったことをやり直せたらなんて願いもあるでしょうか。映画みたいなお話ですね。
Your furry is lagging. Unlucky. Well, wait, too easy to accidentally right click. But your hand is off the mouse most of the time. Well, mine is. She smiles slightly as she tells the fantastical myth of the golden apple. With the mood considerably lightened, she turns back to the small crowd gathered before her.
さて、余談はここまでにしておきましょう。ええ、わかっていますよ。そうですね。願わくはまたここで聖アレーア学院で会えることを心待ちにしております。
An attribute is a symbol of something. I wonder what colors will someday coat this blank canvas. What colors are your attributes? Oh my god. I don't know with the Amazing Grace part. They wanted it to be Christmas themed or whatever. I can hear singing. As a clear, sweet voice fills my head, I realize I am floating on the brink of unconsciousness. That was what is this? What is this screensaver ass animation? I crawl forward through the hazy darkness, led by fluttering firefly like lights, just out of reach. Double exclamation mark? You've never seen that before. My entire body aches. It's not quite pain, but more like parts of my body are crying out in protest. And then... flashbang! Escape the forest. Open your eyes. It will be there. Excuse me? You cannot have the first CG be a fucking panty shot, bro. Thank God the text box covering it not very well. you can. Yes, you can. It's the old. What do you mean? This is the all ages version, okay? This is not the Just. This is not the Just version. This is the Steam version. I see an angel. Close enough. I know she's a human, but the scene before me is far too fantastical for my mind to make sense of it. Maybe nothing more than a hallucination brought on by severely wounded state, but her voice seems to resonate like a trumpet from heaven. Well, if you can have naked Renaissance paintings, then Renaissance paintings are different, alright? It's fine if there's naked people in there. It's not considered lewd. Where am I? It's considered art. Sparkling lights catch my eyes like countless colorful gemstones. It takes a moment before I realize I am not dreaming. A lake, or some other large body of water, lies before me. At times, it's dark green. At others, it's a deep red or azure, like the bright sky. or some other large body of water. Yeah, what other large body of water? What's another name for a large body of water other than a lake? The ocean? Clearly not. It's not that big. The extraordinary natural canvas blooms with countless frozen snow-white petals. The dazzling contrast of colors is so brilliant that it takes my breath away. I spot a young girl at the water's edge, seemingly conducting this symphony of lights. If that is considered art, then my anime lollies are considered art. No. The difference is that the anime lolly is naked because she's meant to be sexualized, okay? Aphrodite is not meant to be sexualized in the painting of Venus, alright? Big difference. So what about the CG? Good question. It's so beautiful. I love the color pink for no particular reason. Also, what is the thing behind? What's the thing behind her leg? I don't want to know. A vision of true paradise. Panties. What? Oh, I'm talking about the pink thing behind her right leg. Is it like a... Is it a rabbit? As I gaze at the sight before my decaying body, I can't help but feel hope well up in my heart. Panties. Okay, that's... What are you asking? After all, if this is the Garden of Eden, then surely this girl must be Eve. I'm talking about behind her white tights. Yeah. I know what panties are. I'm not asking that. I'm talking about the pink thing with the... What is that? That's what I'm asking. Never mind. Oh. Darkness shrouds my fading consciousness. This is the opposite of darkness, actually. I bid farewell to the world of the living. Or maybe not. Stop talking. I'm trying to die here. As soon as she notices me, the young girl rushes over and I feel her hand on the back of my head. Was it my imagination? After hearing her endearingly lilting song, her speaking voice sounds horrendously monotonous. Yeah, that... I mean, your singing voice is different from your talking voice. I don't know. I answer reflexively, still unable to think straight. With my entire body throbbing with pain and riddled with wounds, I can't bring myself to lie to her. Can't you tell I'm trying to die here, lady? Well, right. I can answer that. School. Just as I try to answer. The thin thread of my consciousness is severed abruptly, cutting off my thoughts. Now he's actually dead. Wait, that was the chapter 1, part 1, all-encompassing Aurora. I didn't say the chapter of the last, the name of the last thing. Aroma. Shut up. Arona. Is that November 28th? A voice echoes in the back of my head, full of kindness. It sounds both familiar and somehow not, but I can't remember who it belongs to. True. When you originally passed out, you saw a silver-haired girl named Yune singing by the lake. Thank God I can read it fast enough. When you wake up again, you'll be in her room. Also, as an outsider, you won't know anything about this town. You might come across a girl named Sakuya in your new life, but it'll be your first time meeting her. You'll transfer to St. Aria Academy as a second-year student. You'll be in the the same apple class as the girl named Yune. I didn't cough, I swear. Having come from the outside world, you'll struggle with the culture here, but still enjoy your life as a transfer student. God? You'll be content, that's right. A happy, carefree existence you'll wish would last forever. So what you're telling me is that everything is predetermined and has been decided by fate, and free will doesn't exist. Good to know. Thank you, game. My consciousness struggles to surface from somewhere deep inside, as if responding to their voice. 1984. I feel as if I'm waking from a deep sleep. My joints cry out in pain. What happened to me? I don't know. I suddenly feel I feel a sudden lack of autonomy here. It's like everything's been predetermined before I was even born. Is this what they call it? Is this what? Never mind. What a room. Huh? Where am I? Nothing looks familiar. But should it?
あ、起きましたか。
Oh, I'm startled by another voice from nearby. Glancing around, I realize I'm lying in a bed. A girl sits on the... Wait, I realize I'm lying in a bed. A girl sits on the edge. It almost rhymed. Sakuya's voice sounds so familiar. What about you? Hang on, I need to do it. What's the log? Here's the backlog.
あ、起きましたか。
Yeah, she kind of does sound familiar. Hang on, I need to check this. Sakuya is voiced by Fujisaki Usa. AKA Osaki Chiyo. I don't know why she has so many aliases, but yeah. Amaro Chocolate Chieri, I know. Hang on. He has done a lot of characters. I looked this up. Yeah, hang on. My anime list. What do you got? Who do I know her from? Okay, well, she did she's done Fumizuki and Nagatsuki from Azure Lane. She's also done Popka from Arc Knights. And who else do I know her from? Surely that can't just be it. Right. I mean, obviously she's done a lot of VN work. considering she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 aliases. Hang on. They can't all be aliases though. Because they're all actual voice actors. No. Because I was thinking Rui Takanashi sounds familiar, but it's not Rui Takanashi, it's Rie Takanashi that I was thinking of. Takanashi Takahashi Rie, who is very popular. Does she voice in Sugar Sweet Temptation or Love Sweet Garnish? Hang on, let me see. She does not. Where else have I heard her? Let me see. Or was it really just Cheer from My Chocolate? I mean, it. I wouldn't be surprised if you only know her as Chieri. Clover Days. Yeah. She's in Clover Days as a. Where is it? She's Noroka in Clover Days. Sugar Sweet Temptation. Oh, she's Chocolat. I think that's the voice I've been thinking of. I didn't get Chocolat from her though.
あ、起きましたか。
Okay, never mind, I do. Never mind. Yeah. That's that yeah, okay. Listen. Speaking of Sugar Sweet Temptation, when the fuck am I getting back to this game? I'm in fucking Meru's route and I still haven't played it. Hang on, let me. I still haven't played it since like however long ago. I thought you finished it. Yeah, I finished Corey's route and then we switched, then we changed to Ars Magna. And because of Ars Magna, we never got back to Sugar Sweet Temptation. Her birthday was December 24th, by the way. Corey's is on Valentine's Day. Mary's is Christmas Eve. Okay, surely Chocolate has an important day as well, right? No. The 10th of August is not an important day. Alright, anyway, let's get back to the game. I've stalled for too long. Glancing around, I realize I'm lying in a bed. A girl sits on the edge. It's such a weird sentence.
よかったです。このまま目を覚まさないのかと思いました。
Wait, were you waiting by my side this entire time?
ずっとじゃないですけどね。
How did I get here? Oh. I just woke up in in that forest. Okay, Dexter, you have any idea what the fuck that thing behind her leg is? I still don't know what it is. I just woke up in that forest. I guess I passed out again after that. I'm finally able to organize my most recent memories. Is her uniform like a size too small and that's why she can't fully button up her shirt because her tits are too big? Now that I think of it, that girl I saw, were you the one singing?
それは私ではないです。
Sorry, I still don't really understand what's going on.
私は咲夜です。
She literally makes the clothes for everyone? Well, clearly she didn't make them the right size for herself. Sakuya. Oh, God told me about you. Oh God, Sakuya's gonna think I'm schizophrenic now. You might come across a girl named Sakuya in your new life, but it'll be your first time meeting her. I suddenly recall the words I heard in my mind. I have a feeling they might have come from Sakuya. You sure? Because why would Sakuya speak of herself in the third person? Was it your voice I heard echoing in my head just now?
そんなテレパシーみたいなことはできません。
I see. Fuck. Now she must think I'm schizophrenic.
夢でも見ていたのですか?
I mean, do you also dream giant walls of text on your... Do you also dream about giant walls of text? Yeah, maybe. Her name swirls around in my head, along with some kind of deeper hidden message. Now that I think about it, my memory of the voice is somewhat hazy.
変な方ですね。
She gives me an amused smile. You're schizophrenic, aren't you? No? What makes you think that? I just hear voices in my head, but there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone hears them. The girl named Sakuya watches me from behind her long bangs. She's dressed in very distinctive clothes.
あなたはあなたの言う通り気絶してて。
I'm anemic, not schiz. I'm iron deficient. The black text has to be God or something. I swear I still haven't got an answer for that yet. Well, you've only played through 6 hours of it. Anemia, I mean. No, you're... Yeah, anemic as in... lack of blood, or whatever. Unless anemia means something different. Memory loss, I mean... You mean amnesia?
それを私とヨネ先輩でここまで運んできました。
Oops, yeah. You forgot what it was. Oh. You're... Why did I get flashbacked again? That voice. That familiar long hair. You're the paintings girl. I mean, you're the singing girl. Girl I remember meeting in the woods. Now she stands before me, glowing with an aura that could almost be called angelic.
こちらがヨネ先輩です。
Hang on. Okay, I think her legs are too low to tell if it's still there. You're...
はじめまして。私はユネ。意識が戻ったみたいでよかった。
Stage 10 dementia, okay. Yune. As she speaks, she breathes a sigh of relief, clasping her hands in front of her chest. It seems genuine. She is truly delighted. I'm told you saved me. I'm not sure how to thank you. Although I still didn't fully grasp the situation from what I could tell, these two girls most certainly rescued me. Carrying my unconscious body all the way here must have been no easy feat. The voices I heard in my head, I should forget about them for now. They probably just belong to these two. Yeah. How much do you know about Christianity, the Bible? Well, considering that I went to school for 12 years, I went to 2 Christian schools for 12 years. I know a lot about Christianity. Unfortunately. I didn't ask for it, but, you know, considering that, they're the essentially most popular schools, in my city, and so that knowledge will help you in this VN. Well, you know, there's also Renaissance painting knowledge, aka Greek mythology as well, right? Pandora's box. Yeah.
いいよ別に。このまま寝たきりだったら私の寝る場所なくなっちゃうなとは思ってたけど。
She chuckles, clearly joking. I'm still not fully convinced that I'm completely conscious, but her gentle laughter eases some of my unbearable tension regardless.
それよりも大丈夫？痛むところとかない？
Well, everything. There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. I could even feel my pinky finger throbbing intermittently. Dull pain courses through my bedridden body, even more than when I first met the girl in the woods.
目立った外傷はありませんでしたが、デリケートな部分は見ていないのでわかりません。怪我でもしていましたか？どうしよう。手当てとか。
Hello, Sankforts. We're starting a new visual novel. Apparently, there's a lot of Christianity. There's a lot of Christian themes in it, alongside Renaissance paintings. I'm not in bad enough shape for that. It's mainly just muscle soreness. I might be in pain, but it's tolerable. At the very least, it doesn't seem like I have any serious injuries. What day is it today? January? I mean, the text at the start, the date at the start said November, right?
全然違いますね。
Yeah, it's April, idiot. I mean, huh?
11月の28日、水曜日だよ。
Wednesday, huh? Interesting. November 28th. it'll be Wait. Oh shit! Yeah, right. I forgot that this year's a leap year. So November 28th is not a Wednesday this year. It's it's a Thursday, and it was a Tuesday last year too. Fuck. The end of November. It's not quite January, but still basically winter. Almost, yeah. It's difficult to tell with indoor climate control, but I remember how bone-chillingly cold it was by the lake.
1月はまだ2ヶ月くらい先だけど、どうして1月だって思ったの？
Nah, he was off by 10 months. April 28th. Oh, right, yeah, it's the 28th for you, isn't it? Can't believe I'm 21 already. I'm going to die soon. Bro, I'm 23! What are you talking about? Why? I'm not sure. I just had a hunch, I guess.
1月まで冬眠するつもりが起こされてしまったとか。あんなところで冬眠なんかしてたら死んじゃうよ。
Here's a thought. If I'd been left by the side of that lake, without a cave or any sort of shelter, I wouldn't have lasted half a day, let alone 2 months.
昨夜ピンときました。1月にきっと楽しみな日があったんですよ。誕生日とか。
My birthday.
そうなの？
I don't remember when it is. Bro, come on, man. If I had a nickel for every time I played a visual novel where the main character was an amnesiac, I'd have 3 nickels. I keep making this joke.
自分のことなのに？
I remember the year. I'm pretty sure it's... I say what I think it is.
それじゃ私と同い年かも。
Really? Just knowing we're the same age makes me feel closer to her. Although it's probably mostly just the knowledge that she saved my life. By the way, where's my stuff?
荷物？
I didn't have anything with me. I didn't have anything with me. When they found me, I must have been empty-handed, but I feel like I had something with me.
何か。
I have a lingering memory of something, but the image is hazy.
荷物って言うなら、カバンとか？
You're getting close.
リュックとかでしょうか。
Exclamation mark. Backpack. My head.
大丈夫？
Yeah, every time I say the word backpack, I get this horrible migraine. I don't know why. Like pain jolts through my head, and along with it, a clear image flashes before my eyes. A backpack. Did you see a backpack? A khaki one.
何もなかったよね。そうですね。
Really? My mind conjures up an image of my backpack. I swear I was wearing it on my back, but it seems like they didn't see anything like that on me. Maybe my phone? I should still have it, at least. I reach inside my right pants pocket and find something that feels very familiar. The latest iPhone 4S! Oh my god, this guy must be loaded. Phew. At least I got my phone. Something no one can afford to lose these days. My sense of relief is short-lived though. interesting. Huh? It's my cell phone.
スマホって何？
A cell phone. No, a cell phone is what people on TikTok do when they explain how horrible the day they went through. Huh? Seriously? I try repeating myself, thinking maybe my pronunciation is off. But it's no use. Actually, the joke doesn't... Hang on, what's the joke in Japanese?
スマホって何？
I guess... I don't know. But, I mean, okay, in Japanese, right, phone is denwa, right? I think mobile phone is keitai denwa. I don't really know, but I think Shu said smartphone, right? That's why she yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see I'm trying to understand what the joke would have been in Japanese with my limited knowledge of Japanese. A phone is a phone. Maybe you know it by its full name. It's actually called...
正式名称は？
It's called the iPhone. That's weird. I can't remember. Although I know what it's used for, the word itself slips through my grasp like mist.
スマイルホイル焼き？
What? That's definitely not it. It has more of a swooshing sound to it. What do you mean?
何にしても聞いたことがないですね。
Wait, do you still have used burner phones?
ガラケー？
Oh, telephone. That's what it's called. Sorry for going off on a tangent. It's pretty much just a portable telephone.
携帯電話？
Yeah, see? She said Keitai Denwa. I know my Japanese. See? Mobile phone, portable telephone, same thing. Seriously? They still don't get it? Listen, bro, I think you've been transported into the past or whatever. I mean, that's the only explanation, I guess. It's a device you can hold in your hand that lets you talk to people who are far away. Anxiety swiftly rises within me as I continue explaining something I should feel be common knowledge. I feel should be common knowledge. But still.
電話というのがよくわかりません。
You're not joking? No matter how I try to explain it, neither girl seems to understand. They nod along with everything I say. They don't appear to be lying. I can't shake my growing uneasiness.
そのスマホっていうのは人とお話ができるの？
Cell phone. Take a look. You can use it for more than just talking. I say, trying to turn my phone on. Who would have guessed that the battery would have died?
変わりませんね。
Yeah, you got a brick now. It's dead. Of course. It can go for a day or so on a full charge, but who knows when they last charged it. Considering how clueless they are about cell phones, I doubt they have a spare charger lying around. Bro, I doubt they even have electricity. Oh god! Ah! I should have realized. I heard the background music fucking bugging out for I pressed spacebar before it was too late. So what were you saying again, Yuna? I couldn't hear you over the static.
あ、電池ならあるよ。
So they have batteries. But okay, so they have electricity, right? Sorry. It doesn't use those kind of batteries. I need to plug it into a power source. Okay, so they don't have electricity. I swear I had a portable charger with me. No good. I'm pretty sure it's in my backpack. Without that, it's useless. My backpack plugged with my phone charger. I feel like there's something important inside, but I can't remember what.
でも、ごめんね。そんな大事なもの。
It's fine. You saving my life is more than enough. While my backpack and phone are pretty important, my life is priceless. I know, tell that to people who spend all their life on TikTok and tell that to people who know life Twitter. It's no exaggeration that I'd be dead if it weren't for them.
名前は聞いてなかったね。
She's right. They both very nicely introduced themselves to me, and I very rudely did not. My name is... It's Shu. Like, the things you put on your feet.
シュウ。
That joke would not work in Japanese. Shu, yeah, that sounds right, I think. Why is my memory so hazy? I feel like something's missing. Yeah, maybe your last name. My name is Shu. I'm sure of it, but I can't quite explain. The girl there is Sakuya, and next to her is Yune. Do these people not have last names in this game? I'm Shu. Shu Takumi, the director of the director of the Ace Attorney series. All of that should be correct in theory.
うまく思い出せないとか？
Right, that's it. I have no idea why I was there in the first place.
あそこっていうと、オンネトのことでしょうか？
What the fuck is an Oneto? On Neto? I couldn't catch what she said, causing both girls to look at me dubiously.
オンネト。
What's that?
嘘。オンネトがわからないの？
Well, you guys didn't know what a phone was, so is it that lake? Yune nods enthusiastically, as if it were obvious.
記憶喪失ってやつですかね。それ以前の記憶を覚えてない状態とか。
If I had a nickel,
オンネトを知らないなんて普通ないもんね。
it's that well known. To be fair, I don't even know where I am.
ここはシュロ寮3階。我らがヨネ先輩の部屋です。
I think he was trying to find a more vague description of where he is. It's not so specific, you know. Start off with like the country, maybe like the city, the province. Are you even on Earth? Palm Dorm. Their explanation only makes me more confused.
驚きましたね。本当に何も覚えてないみたいです。
Am I the only one who forgot? You two both. Do you two both know me?
ううん、それは知らない。初対面だし。
I see. That means I haven't forgotten the two of you at least.
逆に聞きますと、何なら覚えてるんですか？
There's definitely something. I desperately rack my brain, but it's just out of reach. Wait. Yeah, they have a space between the J and the U. Backpack, cell, burner, phone, charger, outlet. All that comes to mind are fragments of recent conversations. Yune furrows her brow in thought before turning to Sakuya.
昨夜これは少し違う考え方をしてみるべきかも。とおっしゃいますと。彼が記憶喪失なのはその通りかもしれないけど、それを差し引いてもそもそもオンネ島もシュロ領も知らなかったとしたら、おお、なるほど。
Sakuya's eyes widen in surprise at Yune's words, but I'm still completely lost.
シュウ、あなたはもしかしたら外から来たんじゃない？
Yes. According to God, I do. He does. Outside? Yeah, that's where... Never mind. Yeah, that's where you picked me up, didn't you? Never mind. Outside, the opposite of inside. Bro! The mind blown. I never would have pieced that together. It's a simple word, but the word she said, it's the way she used it suggests a far deeper meaning. Also, when you wake up again, you'll be in her room. Also, as an outsider, you won't know anything about this town. It's happening again. A memory once etched in my brain springs back to life. I love exposition. This is an exposition. An outsider. I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe, but what exactly do you mean by outside?
そこからなんですね。
I'm not gonna make the same joke again.
これはいよいよ本物っぽい予感。実際に見た方が早いかな。ですね。立てますか？
Yeah, well, sort of. My joints groan in protest as I get to my feet. Despite the rip in my shirt, my clothes are cleaner than I expected. Maybe they tidied me up.
ついてきて。街の様子を見て何も思い出せないなら、週にはその可能性があるかも。
Wait, we're going out?
うん。痛む？
It's just... Isn't it a demon-infested Sodom out there? What the fuck?
うん？
Huh? Yune's smile never wavers as she looks at me quizzically, and I realize I'm babbling nonsense. No, actually, never mind. Let's go. With an uncomfortable awkwardness looming over us, I follow Yune and Sakuya out of the room. Bro, what the fuck is happening outside?
どこまで連れてくつもりですか？もしかして。
Something about this dude's past, man.
時計台。なかなか危ないとこですね。今日のヨネ先輩はいつもより活発です。
We climb up the staircase. We climb up the staircase. Higher and higher. Wait, we're still going up?
もち。悪いけど、昨夜はそこで待っててくれる？あいざ。
Just when I think we've come to a dead end, I'm faced with a ladder leading straight up. We finally arrived at our destination.
見て。ここが私たちのいる町。もちろん知ってるよね。
Didn't you already say? Didn't you already speculate he was from outside? Slowly zooming out. What the fuck is that? Why is that an ice wall? Bro, the flat earthers were right all along, man. There really is there really is an ice wall around the flat earth. Around bro, it does not help that I started the stream talking about flat earthers. An impossibly vibrant town stretches out below me. This is... I look down on the sea of colorful rooftops. There is one color, and it is orange. I spot several people walking along the cobblestone streets that run between rows of brick buildings, all reminiscent of old European architecture. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Italy, Rome, the Renaissance. Oh my god, it's all coming back now. It all makes sense. The cupola on top of a chapel-esque building. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Chapel-esque building seems to dominate the small town, making me feel as if I've stepped into a foreign land. Oh. The cool wind caresses my cheeks, reminding me again of the looming winter. Yeah, the ice wall. Game of Thrones looking ass. The cloudless sky is as magnificent as the town spread out beneath it. There's nothing blocking my view. The scene before me is quite simply bizarre. What's that wall? It stretches out endlessly, looming over the town, as if trying to hide it. It's taller than the buildings in the town, which lay reflected in its glittering crystalline surface. What is it? I thought my question was a reasonable one, but Yune's answer surprises me. Ah! Yeah, the answer surprises me too. What the fuck? God damn it. You even said audio. You mean an interesting VOD. Anyway, what did you say again? She speaks as if it's common knowledge. I don't think that's what an aurora is. That's what it's called? Aurora. The word slips from my mind. The meaning behind the meaning seems to fit perfectly with what lays before me. It's the Subnautica spaceship. Oh, bro. I'm surprised you know it. I'm surprised you know the name. This town? Bro, forget about the wall. I'm more surprised that Dexter's played a game that isn't a visual novel. It stretches out in all directions. It surrounds the town, cutting it off from the world. A place with no way in or out. This is where Yune grew up. What do you... I remember the question Yune asked me. I don't need to...
あなたはもしかしたら外から来たんじゃない？
I don't need a flashback of what happened 10 minutes ago, okay? By outside, you meant...
そう、オーロラの外。
I like technology. I found out about Subnautica before I got into visual novels, and it's futuristic. I like technology. It's my second interest, first is anime. Yes, okay. There's a faint shadow of fear lurking beneath her delighted smile. Response, I mean. Wait, no, Yeah, response. I don't know why I said smile. I hear another voice softly resonating alongside her own.
ユーネ先輩、思いっきりタブーですけど、いいんですか？わかってるって。でも今朝あんな話をしたばかりだったからつい。
Taboo? You mean you can't talk about it?
そういうことも教わってないんだよね。やっぱりシュウは私たちと違う感じがする。常識も雰囲気も。
She begins trying to make sense of it all.
オーロラの外がどうなってるかっていうのはあんまり大っぴらに話しちゃいけないの。
Why? Is it because you can't scale the ice wall? That's what I'm asking. Why is that?
わかんない。けどそう決まってて、みんなそれに従ってる。小さい頃からそう教わるし。
Yeah. Imagine growing up and you're constantly being told, don't question anything. All right, don't question why there's an ice wall surrounding the city. Don't question what's outside of the ice wall. All right, don't worry about it.
でもみんな心の底では思ってること。外には何があるんだろ
That's some Attack on Titan level shit.
う。もうなくなった世界だなんて言われても、この目で見なくちゃ信じられないから。ねえシュウ、あなたならオーロラの外を知ってる？
I mean, apparently it's apparently what is it? Yeah, the world beyond the aurora is gone. Yeah, apparently, according to Shu, when he blurted that random sentence out, it's not far from the truth. Past the aurora, I came from somewhere. If I came from outside, then surely I should know. Demons or something. That I have no idea that what she's talking about means I'm not from around here. With that in mind, I'm sorry I don't know. Or rather, I don't remember. It's the truth. I feel like it should be an easy enough question to answer, but I don't know what to say. I can't argue with her.
そっか。
She nods, accepting my answer without a hint of disappointment.
それじゃあやっぱりシュウは記憶喪失ってことなのかな。
Maybe so, but it definitely came from the outside.
わかるの？
I don't recognize anything here. If it was simply amnesia, then there would be something around here that might jog my memory. A simpler explanation to why you can consider yourself being from the outside is the fucking brick in your head in your pocket, also known as a dead cell phone.
確かにそうかも。
Also, flashbang. Having come from the outside world, you'll struggle with the culture here, but still enjoy your life as a transfer student. I remember words etched into my mind when I was unconscious earlier. An outsider with outside memories. An implied prophecy with an aura of truth to it. I'm more certain of this than of anything else. I don't have any way to prove it, though. I've forgotten everything.
根拠ならありますよ。
A voice calls out from below.
即よ。ちょっと降りてきてください、ご両人。ちょっと。それで根拠って？
So, Dexter, was there a CG there that had to be blacked out for the all ages version? You know, like in Erosekai?
服です。見たことがないデザインですし、何をどう塗ってるのかもよくわかりません。
That was the CG. Then it was just with her leaning out. So then it was just a black screen after the text on the screen. She points at me as she speaks.
服。でも、咲夜が言うなら。
Everything happened as I remember. Nothing changed. Okay, so the black screen was also in the 18 plus version. I glanced down at what I'm wearing, ignoring the shredded bits. I guess it is pretty different from what they're wearing. Okay, but most likely okay.
咲夜はね、服飾を専攻してるの。言えばどんな服でも作ってくれちゃう。
Is that so? It would make the most sense. Along with having no memories of Yune Sakuya, the Aurora, or anything else, there's an uneasiness deep inside me. There's something off about the wall surrounding the town. There's something obvious about it that no one who lives here seems to pick up on.
本当にそうなんだ。
You agree with me, right, Yune?
あはは。正直、自分ではああ言ったけど、信じられないって気持ちもあるの。あのオーロラを越えてくるなんて、人にはできっこないって思ってたから。
With Yune's words, I understand what the Aurora means to these girls. No one can come in or out. I guess that explains their strange isolation. No one's ever tried to get out? Yeah, there was this one guy named Leonardo da Vinci who created a flying machine to try see if they could get over the wall, but it failed miserably and they died in a horrific accident.
いるわけないない。近畿の世界だもん。
I guess that I guess that part wasn't included in the Renaissance books.
そんな不道徳な行為をしたら二度と戻ってこれないですよ。
It'd be immoral, but not illegal. So, theoretically, right? So that's how it is, huh? Our stance on this seems very different. To me, it's just a big wall, but for them, it's a moral issue. I could tell, even from a distance, how high it stretches. It's basically as tall as that thing.
あれ？
You know, I was trying to come up with an analogy, but the word wouldn't come to me. It's the wall stretches as tall as my dick. I want to say it's as tall as it's as tall as a blank, but I can't remember what blank could possibly be. I can't even make an analogy. It's as tall as the walls in Attack on Titan. I can't remember, so let's try again. Do you know about how many meters it is?
何メートル？
Oh god, they use the imperial system. What has the world come to? Yeah. I assumed they'd answer me right away, but instead they exchange a look before turning to me puzzled. Huh? You're saying you haven't measured it?
測る。ああ、高さのこと？
Yes.
オーロラの高さは18ハイドです。
What the fuck is a hide? Oh god. I understand why they were confused. They clearly don't use the metric system here. That's what I said. You don't measure in meters?
もしかして高さの単位のこと？
Well, distances. Yeah, 1 meter, 2 meters, and so on.
高さの単位はハイドで、距離の単位はリークルです。
Neither of those ring a bell. I know that not every country uses the metric system. So I guess it's not that weird. They might use a different system of measurement. Okay. Look. Instead of getting confused about what is a hide compared to a meter, you can easily convert them by comparing your height, right? See, this is what Shu can do, right? If he wants to measure how tall, oh fuck, what was it called? How many was it? 18 hides tall, right? If he wants to know how tall a hide is, he can compare it to how tall he is, right?
そのメートルというのはうちらにはない概念っすね。
Did I read? So I guess it's not that weird. Yeah, okay, I did read that one.
だね。ちょっとびっくり。
I really do feel like I'm in a different world. Although I still think having the same units for height and distance to make things easier. I still don't completely get it. But you said the wall is about 18 hides high, right?
1ハイドあたりの高さはダビデ像1体分です。
Nah! I see. I've never seen it in person, but it's probably around yay high, right? You don't think... you don't have meters, but you know the Renaissance masterpiece?
当たり前ですよ。ダビデ像を見たことがない人なんていません。彫像の中じゃ真っ先に習うもんね。
You cannot tell me that their measurement system is based off of Renaissance sculptures and paintings. Nah. What? Why don't why don't you just call it a David, right? One David is the height of the statue of David. So the wall is 18 Davids tall. Fucking hell. Why is it a hide of anything, if anything? He kind of looks like this, right?
そうそう。んで、こう、服を脱げば完璧でして。
Don't. Yeah, you're right. You can't. Leave my clothes alone. Yeah, Shu, obviously, look, even if Shu took his clothes off, he still wouldn't be able to replicate the statue of David perfectly, because unlike the statue of David, Shu has a giant monster cock that's 18 hides tall. Never mind. It sounds as if the David they know is the same one I do. You know about the statue of David, but aren't familiar with meters? The more I learn, the less sense it all makes. The commonalities rule out the possibility of this being a totally separate world, leaving me only more confused about my identity.
シュウの知ってる世界はここと大きく違うのかな?
No, I can't put my finger on exactly what's different, but I know it's definitely not the same. Yeah, first we don't measure things in hides.
気になりますね、外の世界。昨夜タブーって自分で言ってたじゃない。そう言われても人間誰しも気になるものです。
Curiosity about a forbidden world seems like a fundamental cornerstone of the human psyche. Sorry, I don't know enough. I don't know enough talk about it. Amnesia. Yeah, you know, that common thing. Curiosity killed the cat. I mean, yeah, audio. Yeah, I felt it. But there's a principle similar to this, like with what was it? Plato's something. Hang on. Yeah, the allegory of the cave. Hang on, let me show you. What's a cave? True. What is a cave? But here it is. I don't know what that is. But Plato's allegory of the cave is an allegory presented by the Greek philosopher Plato in his work Republic, blah blah blah, to compare the effect of education and the lack of it on our nature. It is written as a dialogue between Plato's brother Glaucon and his mentor Socrates, and is narrated by the latter. The allegory is presented after the analogy of the sun and the analogy of the divided line. I want an anime girl's wet cave. Okay. You know what? Maybe you should stop talking. But, hang on. Where's a dumbed down version for it? Because I ain't reading all of that. The hidden message of Plato's cave is an escape from ignorance. Reality is but a construction. The world is only as big as we can imagine. Plato's cave has at its heart internal conflict. If we open our mind to new ideas and belief systems, we can't expand our universe. Okay, whatever. It's essentially what is going on in this game is similar to the allegory of the cave. Also, what else was it? Frog in a well, in a hole or something. That's not what I'm not talking about the food. Anyway, but essentially what I'm getting at here is these people have lived in this small tiny world, right, for however long. They've lived there their entire life, and they don't know anything about the outside world, right? Essentially, this place is the cave in this analogy, right? And I don't know where I'm getting at with this. You know what? Maybe this is the reason why this is not going into the recording, okay? Because I'm not smart enough to explain it. You know if this is real life. What do you mean? That would have killed him? Yeah. If this was any other form of media, this would have turned into a horror movie where this guy was fighting against an entire society of people who have lived in this, who have lived behind these walls their entire life. Definitely. Yeah. Anyway, enough philosophizing. I don't care about philosophy. Plato who? I don't know Play-Doh. Anyway. I don't blame them for expecting far more exciting stories from someone who really is from the outside world.
気にしないでいいよ。それより、シュウの方こそいろいろと知りたいはずでしょ?
Well, you'd be right. I'm some bizarre, out of place presence, and yet Yune still treats me kindly without prejudice. She really is a good person. You called this a town?
そう、ここは町。
Despite knowing nothing about what lay outside their sphere of existence, they still understood the concept of a town. Their understanding of the world around them seems more complex than I thought, but for now I'll stick to some basic questions. My first theory was that he lived in the past. Yeah, no, that's what I said. But he said they were born in the same year as Yune. Oh no, but what I said is that Shu like went back into the past, right? But no, what it really is that they live. This is the 21st century, but they don't have the technology that you would normally have, which would be in the outside world, right? They haven't evolved at the same rate. This is the future. Well, I think. Okay, yeah. But essentially, they haven't evolved at the same rate as the outside world has. That's why they don't know the concept of a phone, right? After slavery, I'm sent, but stay strong and have fun, you stranger. Thank you, meow. You have fun too, working at the salt mine. About how big is it?
それも実際に見た方が早いかも。
Later in the game that have locks that are fingerprinted and voice recognition, like on doors. I see. But they have batteries too, but they still don't know what a phone is. Interesting. Actually, to be fair, if your entire world is this town, right, you wouldn't have a need for them, because what the purpose of a phone, right, is communication across long distances, like very long distances. But if you're in walking distance of someone, right, you don't need a fucking phone. Right? That's well, it's still big enough. Well, considering that they call it a town, right? Well, okay, that's not a fair comparison, because a town is small, right? It's smaller compared to like a city, right? But they don't know. They can't compare a city to a town because this is the only place they know.
シュウ先輩、歩けますか?
Yeah, I should be fine. The more I move, the easier it gets. Thanks to having been bedridden earlier today, my body feels like rusted metal in need of oil, aka movement. It's called muscle atrophy. At least the dull pain from earlier is already somewhat better. Wait, Mr. Shu?
ヨネ先輩と同輩なら私にとっての先輩です。
Wait a minute. No, wait, hang on, I need it.
シュウ先輩、歩けますか?
I didn't. Why did it take me for so long to pick up on it? Okay, here's the thing. I've seen that the names don't have an honorific next to it, right? I can't believe it. I'm so surprised that an actual translation team changed the honorifics instead of doing the well. Okay, I'm not gonna call it lazy. Translating is very hard already, but they went the extra mile, and instead of saying Shu Senpai in the in the text, they said Mr. Shu. Oh my god. I can't. I didn't think I'd ever see this in a visual novel. We did discover earlier that we share the same birth year. Still, that'd make her only 1 grade below us. Baby. What? Maybe their rate of development is different from what I'm used to? What do you... Excuse me?
じゃあ外に行こう。歩いた方がわかりやすいし。
It takes like an hour, I think. They said to get to Oneto by horse or donkey, I don't remember. Interesting. But like... From one end of the town to the other, how long does it take? Because like, from ice wall to ice wall, obviously it's gonna take longer, right? There's still a forest surrounding the town, before they reach the wall, right? Okay. Of course, by out, she means outside the building, not outside the Aurora. Sakuya stops me in my tracks as I'm about to leave. So yeah, a phone would be nice. Yeah, it depends.
ちょっとここで待っててください。
Sakuya says before disappearing into a nearby room. Could that be her room?
それでも着ていてください。
Ah, Sakuya jump scare. These clothes, are you sure?
どうぞどうぞ。
Sakuya hands me a shirt and a sweater.
さくよ、そんな男物の服なんて持ってたの？
Excuse me? I thought Sakuya was gonna give Shu the same uniform, right?
たまたま衣装として作る機会がありまして。
Little. I'm in luck. This fits perfectly, somehow. Internally celebrating such a curious coincidence, I follow Yuna and Sakuya outside. The fucking carousel? This is... I remember looking down on the same red brick roofs earlier. They looked like miniatures from high up there. From so high up there. But seeing the same buildings up close, with my feet firmly on the ground, they seem a lot more real. They look... yeah.
大通り、町の中心部だよ。人が一番集まるところ。
See in the background horses? Yeah. I could see on the left, on the right, there's a merry-go-round. So obviously horses exist in this place. And then on the left, you see a carriage with horses. So my theory was proven. What's the building we were just in?
シュロ寮。
Palm Tree Dorm? Palm Tree Dorm. How did he get Palm Dorm? Hang on.
シュロ寮。
Yeah. How did he get Palm Dorm? How did he get Palm Tree Door from Palm Dorm?
違うって、シュロ寮。
Your Palm Dorm. Oh, dorm like dormitory. Yeah, Shu. No shit. That's why there's beds in their rooms. If it's a dorm, then it must belong to some sort of community. Answers my question before I can open my mouth.
そう、あそこは私たちの通う聖アレイヤ学院の第二学生寮、シュロ寮なの。
Oh, God, spoke about that school.
シュウ先輩？
The Aria Academy. My head. I feel as if a switch was flipped inside my head.
また頭痛？ってことは思い出した？
Yeah, I get terrible migraines whenever I think of school as well. St. Aria Academy is, yes, a school. You don't say with the fucking when Academy's in the name. I never would have guessed. My Hero Academia? Did you know My Hero Academia is about people who go to school? It is about heroes who go to school?
そりゃそうですが。それ以外には？
Nothing other than that. No, wait, actually. You'll transfer to St. Aria Academy as a second-year student. You'll be in the same Apple class as the girl named Yune. I remember the prophecy from earlier. St. Aria Academy. The name seems to resonate in a familiar way, and suddenly I remember. Apple. iPhone! Oh my god, it all makes sense! Steve Jobs! Steve Jobs is from this place. That's how he got the name Apple. Because he's in the same class as you. I can't. You know, are you a part of the second year Apple class?
どうして知ってるの？なんと、シュロ寮もご存知なかったのに、ヨネ先輩のクラスは知っていたんですか？
I don't know. I don't know it at all. I might have heard someone talking about it while I was unconscious.
起きる前って言っても、あの部屋には私たちしかいませんでしたが。
I know. Maybe you mentioned it. Maybe you mentioned at some point. At some point.
シュウは聖アレイヤ学院がどんな場所かわかる？
But nothing comes to mind, honestly. I don't know. I don't think I know anything about it other than the name. Other than the name sounds vaguely familiar. I recognize the name, but I can't even begin to tell you anything else about what kind of place it might be.
学校の名前にだけは聞き覚えがあるなんて謎が深まりますね。
Indeed it does.
もしかしたら私たちの学校はオーロラの外でも有名なくらいなのかも。
I can't say for sure.
さっきのリュックもそうだけど、シュウはもしかして単語を聞くと思い出せるの？
If the word is meaningful enough. When I heard the word backpack, I remembered my backpack. But when I heard St. Aria Academy, I thought of a school.
なら会話をしていればいずれ全部思い出すかもしれませんね。だね。今のとこ何が引っかかるワードなのかわかんないけど。
It probably needs to be something that's meaningful to me, rooted deep in my memory.
人参、玉ねぎ、じゃがいも、ひき肉、りんご。
Apple. I remember Apple. that's never mind. I already made the joke. Are you trying to make me curry? Are you trying to make curry?
好きな食べ物なんかは覚えてますか？
Out of the things you mentioned, I know I like apples and curry. I'm not sure how helpful this is though.
学校の名前にピンとくるなら、 に近い言葉がいいんじゃない？
Sure.
確かにですね。ですが、シュロリオにはピンとこなかったんですよね。
That was my first time hearing it. Granted, I can't be sure I've heard about St. Aria Academy before either.
学校の名前は知ってるのに、シュロリオのことを知らないなんて、普通はありえませんね。ますますわかんなくなっちゃった。ちなみに、第一学生寮はもう潰れてるので、実質的にここしかないです。
Really? Is that so? The two seem surprised. I don't know anything about their dorm. It must be an easily recognizable place in a town this small. On the other hand, the St. Aria Academy seems to be fairly well populated for being in such a small town.
シュウも私と同い年なら学生なんだよね、きっと。
I mean, he's probably a student. He's of student age. He's just not a student of St. Aria Academia. Most likely. In that case, where's my uniform? Or maybe not. I could just be getting it confused with something else that sounds familiar. It sounds similar.
とはいえ、わからない尽くしのシュウ先輩に少しは取っかかりができました。
If his world was demon infested. Yeah.
確かに、もしかしたら学校まで行けば何か思い出すことがあるかも。
Let's try. Is it possible that I might have lived that I might live in this town? No way. I know that much at least. They're right though. Going to see the school is probably a good idea. Where exactly is the academy?
ここからしばらく歩いた先にあります。シュロ寮からだとだいたい10分はかかりますね。
Do they measure time using the same units as I do? Yeah, they use minutes, hours and seconds, but they use what was it again? I'm only thinking of David's as the measurement of distance and height.
だから週にはまず通学路にあるスポットを案内しようと思うんだけど、どう？
If his world was demon infested, then survival would be the priority. Yeah. Hides. Yeah, they use hides. Of course, lead the way.
任せて。
Uh-oh. Thank God it was a short sentence. Hides and leaflets. Not like... Wait, you... Yeah, leaflets spelled L-E-E-F, right? Not leaflets spelled L-E-A-F. Like the fucking, pieces of paper that fold out. I'm so confused. Yeah, so am I. I thank them. And they both smiled back, telling me it's no problem. I haven't known them for very long, but they seem pretty trustworthy. What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
ここが商店街。屋台がいっぱいあるの。
Now I'm insane. Yeah. What the fuck? Hang on. Let me see that again. Jump back here. Excuse me?
ここが商店街。屋台がいっぱいあるの。
What is that transition? I'm going insane seeing that. Wow, it's really bustling. It's really bussin'. I mean,
私とヨネ先輩が好きなのはそこのドーナツ屋さんです。
I was not expecting 3CGs this stream. It smells really good.
まあ、あっちはおいおい行くとして、向こうが美容院とかがあるとこで、向こうが画材屋さんで。
It's a transition. Yeah, I know it's a transition, but as we continue down an unfamiliar street, I can't help but feel the Aurora's constant presence, always looming off in the distance. What the fuck? I'm not reading that. It felt strangely ominous, but the two girls seemed completely unfazed. You're not taking me to the lake where I passed out.
オンネト？あそこはすごく遠いから、また今度ね。
How far?
森を抜ける必要がありますからね。1時間以上は歩きます。
Interesting. You carried me back all that way? Doesn't that seem a bit like forced labor? I alternate between an earnest apology and sincere thanks.
近くまで来たら車に乗せてもらったし、気にしなくていいって。
Oh, thank God, they called an Uber. There are cars? I haven't seen any though.
通ってますよ。ほら。
Tokyo points ahead of us, and I see two horses pulling a carriage with a woman inside. Wait, so they know the concept of a car, but it is the word car is used to mean a horse carriage instead of like the motorized vehicle on four wheels. Carriage.
この辺りなら、だいたいどこでも捕まるかな。
Oh, wait, of course. They shortened the name of carriage into car. But that wouldn't work in Japanese, right? I don't know the Japanese word for carriage, but the Japanese word for car is kuruma. So unless carriage is a variation of that, right, it wouldn't really work. Hang on, I can check. Carriage, Japanese. Kurumama. The word for carriage in Japanese is... Hang on. Jisho's got my back. Oh well, they would if I'm able to actually use it. My mouse is missing, is what I'm saying. Carriage. Excuse me? Oh, hang on, I spelled it wrong. Carriage. Coach slash horse-drawn carriage is called a basha. So, yeah, no, it ended making typo. Shut up. Kururuma. Yeah, so it's the same kanji. They use the kanji for... Actually, I need to check. I forgot the kanji for car. No, okay, yeah. They use the same kanji. They use the same kanji for car with a different kanji. For horse. So essentially it means horse car. Okay, I've gone on too long of a tangent, and my mouse is missing. I guess what Yune refers to as a car is also a carriage. Cars to me are genuinely automobiles. Speaking of horses, that merry-go-round looks like something out of a fairy tale.
メリーゴーランド
What do you call it? Is it is it horse go round? Yeah, at least I think that's what they're called. Both Yuna and Sakuya still seem puzzled. And not again. I think to myself before pointing out the object in question.
ああ、ジョストラのこと
What the fuck? Giostra? Hang on, I need to see what hang. What the fuck is that? Giostra? Okay. It's just very Giostra means merry-go-round. In what language? Italian, I guess. Yeah, in Italian. You call it a giostra? Giostra? But listen, my Italian mate, he's gonna kill me if I say this wrong. Spoiler alert, I've already said it wrong. A horse, wooden horses suspended over a rotating floor. It's not moving now, but it looks exactly like what I know as a carousel or merry-go-round.
ジョストラも最近は乗ってませんね。この年になっちゃうとちょっと恥ずかしいかもね。あえて乗ってみたいけど。
Aren't they in Japan? Well, yeah, but they're in Italy. Essentially, they aren't in Japan, right? Technically. There apparently are some sort of... There apparently are some things we both know, but under different names. Yeah, Italian names. They are. They speak the same language too. Yeah, but you just saw from how they called a merry-go-round a giostra, right? I'm not saying it right. I'm not. It's the Italian word for merry-go-round, right? They speak the same language from where I'm at. Okay. We seem to speak more or less the same language, at least.
ここまで来ればシュロ寮が見えると思います。
Imagine they spoke Italian. Then I'd be completely lost. My 1 year of Italian lessons would be thrown out the window. Oh, the clock tower. I turned back the way we came and spot the massive bell tower. I remember the brilliant view from the top. There doesn't seem to be anything taller anywhere nearby. Aside from the aurora, that is.
学校もうすぐ着くよ。ほら、ここをまっすぐ行ったら。
They talk about countries eventually. Oh, okay. The academy. There's something familiar about it. If I'm the same age as Yune, then maybe I really am a student.
何か思い出してくれるといいんですけど。この町の住人なら知ってて当然のスポットだもんね。
I followed the two girls toward their school. The route to school, I assume, is the path I would have taken, although nothing along the way jogged any memories loose.
ここが私たちの通う学び屋。聖アレイヤ学院。
We turn the corner and are immediately greeted by a magnificent gate. The building before me is far more majestic and glorious than anything I might have imagined related to the word school. It seems more like a museum, though not one that I personally recognize. Is this is a school?
正門だよ。
Okay, but considering that they're pretentious enough to use the word academy, right? It's very fitting. It's amazing. Art school's usually more simple and modest.
シオ先輩のいたところはそうだったんですか？
I don't know, my school is run... Shu school is, run by demons, so, you know... Maybe. Not being able to remember is torture. Everything in the town seems so fresh and new to me.
さあさあさあ。何か思い出しましたか、シオ先輩。
It's like there's something right on the tip of my tongue.
おお、それは進歩ではないですか。
Okay. This sounds very much like chocolate now. Chocolat. It's so close and yet so maddeningly far.
本当ですか。あと一息です。今こそ記憶の鎖を解き放つ時。
This just makes me want to play Sugar Sweet Temptation again.
聖アレイヤ学院。どう？思い出せない？
I muse over the name while my gaze plays over the front entrance, but it's no good. It's just as new to me as everything else.
となると、やっぱりたまたまだったんですかね。学校の名前だけ覚えてるなんて、ちょっと考えにくいもんね。
Sorry.
まあ気にしない気にしない。とりあえず中に入ろう。
We pass through the main gate, only to be greeted by a fantastical garden dominated by an opulent lion-shaped fountain. And yet, just like when I stood before the main entrance, I feel nothing.
教室とか見ればヒントになるでしょうか。でもそれならさ。
Yune whispers something in Sakuya's ear. Is it something I shouldn't hear, or something they don't want me to don't want me to hear?
ごめんシュ、ちょっとここで待っててくれる？
あ？
先生にシュのことを話してくる。どうなるかはわかんないけど。私も行きます。
Are you sure this is a good idea?
どういう意味？
Bringing strangers in uninvited.
そんなの気にすることないって。
I figured it'd be something they'd be concerned about, but apparently not.
そういうわけなんで、おとなしく待ってるといいです。すぐ戻るから。
Okay. Leaving me behind, the two girls enter the main building. They're going to tell their teacher about me? Thinking back on that, and thinking back on all that's happened, I feel pretty out of place here. Both Yune and Sakuya have gone out of their way to help me, but it's time I get an adult involved. It's time to get an adult involved. I could be a foreign sleeper agent or something. I gaze up at the blue sky. Best girl incoming. I was tossed into this closed-off world from the outside. My presence messes with the very foundations of this town. I'm a harmful entity that must be destroyed. Yeah, if this was any other medium, right? If this was any other genre, you would be hunted for your knowledge or whatever. If that's the decision they come to. I wonder if they'll kill me. If this was not Naroge, maybe. Everything seems so dreamlike that I feel almost disconnected from my own body. At that moment.
おーい、こっちだこっち。全員集合。
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it off for today. Huh? I hear excited voices and energetic footsteps from the opposite direction than the girls went.
よし。じゃあカメラはそこな。あとは小道具のセッティングだけど。もうやってくれたのか。さすが頼りになる部員たちだぜ。
Bro, who?
じゃ、青空をバックに小鳥が飛ぶシーンから撮るぞ。
What the fuck?
そうそう、そのアングル。けど、それだとちょっと光が飛んでんな。ミラーある？あ、後ろのゴミが映っちゃうのがまずいな。悪いんだけど、ちょっとどけてもらえるか？これで大体は問題ねえかな。作ってもらった小鳥、飛ばす準備していいぜ。よーい、アクション！
What's going on here? A group of 10 or so kids begin setting their bags crammed with junk onto the ground. They've got the same uniform as Yune and Sakuya, so there must be students here. I step back so I can observe from afar.
バッチリだぜ、いい絵が撮れた。
Bro, how long is it gonna take for them to find a teacher, man?
でも主演がいないって問題は解決されてねえんだよな。
Oh, what a coincidence! You said lead actor? I happen to know someone who is a male.
ここまで来たらお前たちの誰かにやってもらわないと。
Don't look over here. Don't look over. Don't look over. Don't look. I'm not sure why, but I have a bad feeling about this. Don't look over. Don't look over. It's probably best to not get involved. So, God damn it. It's too late. I break out into a cold sweat. Shut up, Dexter. I'm trying to get my fucking mouse back, but it's disappeared again. Alright, that works. Stop staring. I promise I'm not a weirdo. I don't think I am, at least. I definitely look like one, but it's probably better to keep my mouth shut. He's getting closer and closer. He's even smaller up close. The tiny girl, who's a head shorter than I am, looks at me and says,
お前だ!
"No!" Who just opens with that to someone they've never met before.
ぴったりだ。ぜひうちの主演を張ってくれ。
What? I don't understand. As I stand there bewildered, she grabs my hand in hers and yanks me toward the group.
なあみんな、どう思う？こいつが私ん中のイメージにぴったりなんだよ。
Yeah, He's the perfect faceless protagonist. Everyone. Never mind. Her suggestion is immediately met with a chorus of agreement from the group. Don't come on me. Thank God they used thank God they used the different they used the correct word. they didn't use a different version of the word come.
満場一致だ。
What is
名前教えて。
Shu? You know, like the guy from Guilty Crown. The main character of Guilty Crown. She moves way too fast to leave any room for conversation. So, what's unanimous?
シュウを次の映画の主演にすること。
Her words take me by surprise, far more bizarre than her already eccentric behavior. Me? A movie star?
そうだ。これはスカウトだ。ちなみに私はキリエ。
Kyrie. I know I sound a bit rude, but but it doesn't seem it doesn't seem to phase her.
私らは映画を撮ってる。けど、次の主演に合う役者がいなくて困ってたんだ。
Okay. The group does indeed have several cameras in their possession. And everyone's looking in my direction.
みんながお前に期待してるんだ。シュウなら、私たちの映画を完璧なものにしてくれる。どんな役でもやれるんだって。
Don't you usually have a script for this? Really? What is this? Seeing Kyrie talk so passionately about it fills me with a sense of wonder.
監督である私がお前に惚れ込んだんだ。今度の主演はシュウじゃなきゃいけないって。
But I'm not a member of your club. Or a student at the school.
関係ねえよ。私らはどんな部外者も仲間として受け入れる。なあみんな。
There's another murmur of agreement from the group, but I'm still skeptical. I've never acted before.
なのアドリブでいいからよ。それにほら、相手役のヒロインはあの美女だぜ。
Yeah, clearly you want him to ad-lib considering you don't have a fucking script. Oh. We've met all the girls now. Right? The main ones at least. I turned to see a tall, slender girl. To call her stunning would be an understatement.
いいだろことね。ぴったりだと思うんだ。
Koto. He approaches me.
キリエのわがままに付き合わせてすまない。事情は今話した通りで、映画を撮るにあたっての演者がいないんだ。よりにもよって主役を張っていた生徒がいなくなってしまってね。手伝ってくれるとありがたいのだけど。
Well, I think your first mistake is that you pegged them, so, you know... Never mind. She's an actress, huh? She's gorgeous. Not that it matters one way or another. In contrast to the diminutive... I don't know how to pronounce that word. Kyrie. She seems taller than me. Her amazing posture, boosting her height. Compared to my slunched over back and shoulders. My slouch over. She has a presence that could fill up a room.
もう一押しだことね。
まあ待ちなよ。こういうのは一旦引いてから。
They're in on it together, god damn it. I could swear they just had a little conversation with their eyes, but maybe I'm just imagining things.
けれどそうだよね。こんなこといきなり言われても困って当然だ。
No, it's fine. The actress referred to as Koto pouts, a look of disappointment on her face, and I can't help but feel a twinge of guilt.
仕方ない。キリエ、今度の主役は私が。
そんな無茶だ。主役とヒロインの一人二役なんて。
でも次の上映を成功させるにはそれしか。
You know what's crazy is that this tactic is gonna work. Wait. My cry of protest surprises even myself. It sounds like you're really in the jam. I'd be happy to help out if it's the least I can do.
シュウ君。シュウ、お前ってやつは。
Fuck you too. Their eyes gleam with unshed tears. And then... Good chick! Huh?
聞いたぞ、今の。
What the fuck did she do? What's going on?
レコーダー。
Man, this piece of shit. I didn't know this was a one-party consent state. My voice speaking the words, I'd be happy to help out. It's the least I can do, can be heard from a small device in Kyrie's tiny hand.
よーし、これで主演は決定だ。早速撮影を再開するぜ。
I can't believe it's been less than a day at this place, and Shu has already been blackmailed into starring as the lead actor in a film. Bro isn't even a student at the school. Huh? What? Wait.
よろしくね、シュウ君。
Sure. Wait, no. I don't even know what to do. What you want me to do?
適当でいいんだよ、適当で。今度の映画はラブストーリーだ。ことねえと燃え上がるような恋をしたけ。
Hello, Jordan. Miss Koto?
コトハだよ。キリエはコトネーと呼ぶけれど。
Kotoha. He seems incredibly smart and dedicated.
それじゃあクライマックスから撮るか。シュウ演じるケンタロウがことねえに指輪を渡すシーンだ。
はい、これが指輪ね。
Already starting off with a marriage proposal scene, right? I had a 4-day streak and I failed. Jordan, I don't need to know about the times you I don't need to know about the days you goon, alright? Thanks. I'm suddenly starring in a film being shot starting from the end with no script in sight. Is this really how the movie industry works? No, it does not.
よーい、アクション。
You Australian rodent.
こんなところに呼び出して。どうしたんだい、ケン。
What is this? I have absolutely no idea what to say, but I need to say something. Actually, there's something we need to talk about in person.
1週間前には浮気を疑って喧嘩したばかりだっていうのに、どんな風の吹き回しかと思ったよ。
So it's that kind of movie. He's taking the lead, trying to ease me in while tugging on the audience's heartstrings.
けど、結局あれは私が弟アキラと歩いていたのを共通の友人千鶴が目撃して勘違いしたまま君に伝えたのが原因だったんだよね。ちょうどクリスマス前ということもあって君へのプレゼント選びに付き合ってもらっていただけなのにとんだ災難だったよね。
Kotoha, your face looks a bit low res. I don't know if that's because of Magpie, but you know,
仲直りしてからはお互い前にも増して絆が深くなって。あ、そうそう、昨日君は不自然に私の前から逃げて宝石店に駆け込んだよね。それで何の用かな、ゲン。
she's taking this and running with it. I can barely keep up. Koto, I mean,
私の名前はミコト。忘れるわけないか。
Mikoto, the truth is, time to throw caution to the wind. I love you.
そんな。じゃあ、あの時の言葉は何だったの？
Huh? I blurt out, genuinely confused. I feel Kyrie glaring at me. What I said, it was just a figure of speech.
お前のことは遊びだ。これは決して言葉のあやじゃないからね。なんて言ってたのに。
What role is she supposed to be playing? Knowing absolutely nothing about the scene, she can easily act circles around me. That doesn't matter anymore.
Wow.
Wow. I envelop Kotoha in a passionate embrace. Figuring I don't have a chance at keeping up with the dialogue, I decide to shoot straight for the dramatic climax. A soft body smells sweet in my arms. Please, accept this ring. John? Who? I thought I was Ken. That's what I'm saying.
とても綺麗だよ。ありがとう。
What hang on, what the I'm just saying I really tried and I failed. I couldn't get past one day and had 4. What the fuck is going on? How are you on day 456 or something witchcraft? Need my subscription. I thought you said you stopped for over a year. To Ando, stop what? Okay, I think you're both confused. Dexter's never stopped gooning, alright? Dexter's edging right now, alright? he doesn't stop gooning, okay? Especially when his favorite character is on screen.
来た来た来た。準備しとけ準備しとけ。
Kotoha takes the ring from my outstretched hand and slides it onto her ring finger.
ぴったりだ。
Mikoto.
ジュン。
It's still not the right name. This is why you need a script, man. We gaze into each other's eyes. What's this electricity in the air? Could it be? Okay, so she's a lot less low res this time. Ando, it was you. Listen, I never said I've never participated in No Nut November, all right? Oh. Is this really happening? The most anticipated scene in any romantic film. The big kiss.
好きだ。
There's nothing and no one in our way. What the fuck is going on? Eek. The ground shakes from a violent impact. My body set flying.
よっしゃかーっと。いい絵が撮れたぜ。
So then we're all failures. But I'm gonna be the one to get a year. Okay. What did I tell you? Dexter's literally gooning to Kyrie right now.
が多すぎないか？
そりゃラストだもんよ。ドカンと派手にいかねえと。
なんとか身をかわしたからよかったけど。
What was that?
大丈夫かい、シュウ君。
Shoe boy? Do I look okay? This is our lips were about to touch. Kotaha definitely leapt out of the way, leaving me to bear the entire brunt of the blast. Smoke curls up lazily from where we'd been standing a moment ago. A scorched scent wafting in the air, mixed oddly enough with soap. I'm faithful to one anime body type as well, which Ando says is weird. Correct, because variety is the spice of life, and having only having an attraction to one body type is not enough variety. Even if you're attracted to multiple personalities.
まあ逃げ遅れることくらいある。気にすんな。
It's almost because there wasn't a script to tell him that there was going to be an explosion right before the kiss. That wasn't supposed to be an action scene. I demand an explanation for what happened.
シュウよ。映画のクライマックスといえば何だと思う？
Huh? I thought we were filming an emotional finale. That's what motivated my acting decisions.
違う。爆発だ。
What's this girl's deal? And what's with the smug self-confidence?
映画の締めといえば爆発。それが監督キリエの流儀なんだ。巻き込
Bro,
んでしまってすまない。
listen, I think you've watched too many Michael Bay films, alright? Kyrie loves explosions. Alright, Kyrie is the daughter of Michael Bay. That's my headcanon. That wasn't an accident. That wasn't an accident. It was planned.
ラストシーンだから言わなくてもわかるかなって。
What does that have to do with anything? Forced into the role of the clueless straight man. There's no way I'm letting her off the hook. I could have gotten hurt, you know. And you put Kota in danger too. Kiria looks at me as if I slapped her. Did I go a little too far?
シュウ。
What?
私は次の主役としてお前に白羽の矢を立てた。監督としての勘がビビッときたんだ。
Okay, well, considering that you've only watched Transformer movies, I don't think your director's gut should decide whether or not Shu should be the lead actor of any other film. Kirie's earnest gaze locks on me. I feel trapped by the intensity of her stare. You don't feel bad about this at all?
芸術は爆発だなんて言葉があるよな。
That should continue to stay a figure of speech and nothing literal. I guess. Or else you're gonna reenact Oppenheimer too literally.
そういうことなんだよ。シュウ、お前なら分かってくれると信じてた。
With an actual nuke. I'm taken aback.
爆発、それは破壊の美学だ。美しく咲いた花だって散る瞬間が最も美しいのさ。
Is that what they say? She flashes a smile at me. This moment, she herself reminds me of a beautifully blossoming flower. Bro, listen, all I'm gonna say is Kyrie would become great friends with Megumin. That's all I'm gonna say.
だから撮影を続けてくれるよな。
Of course I what That's when I noticed something. What's that in your hand?
爆破スイッチ。
But we've already finished filming the finale.
一応テイク2は。
I snap back to reality. No way. In my mind, I can't take another direct hit.
急にどうしたんだよ。さっきまで納得してたろ。
I'm not sure why I even agreed to this in the first place. This is beyond ridiculous. Artistic visions, dyed flower petals. None of it makes any sense to me.
じゃあもう一回だ。
What?
シュウ、私の目を見てくれ。
God fucking damn it. It was all acting all along. And my mouse is missing again. Thank God the text boxes, the boxes are big enough that I can they get highlighted when I have my mouse hovering over it. I can't seem to pull away from her captivating gaze. Yeah, Dexter feels the same. It's like her eyes are clearly saying, I'm not joking around.
芸術には爆発が必要だ。でもって次の映画にはシュウが必要なんだ。
I guess I can do that much. She's this serious about it. What are you holding in there? What are you holding there?
爆破スイッチ。
I snap back to reality. I'm going to politely decline.
せっかくイメージ通りの俳優を見つけたのに。
That was a close one. That was a close one. When she gives me that look, it takes all my self-restraint to not to fall for anything that comes out of her mouth. I'd be happy to help as long as there's no explosions.
そんな映画は撮らん。
Then I guess we're at an impasse.
そんな。
I only have one body.
キリエ、シュウ君は出会ったばかりなんだから、そう強引に誘うものではないよ。ごめんね。けど、1テイクだけでも付き合ってくれて助かったよ。
Oh, sure. It was no problem. But it seems nice enough, at least. Although the fact that she's involved with this bizarre movie is a little suspicious.
それじゃ、私たちは行くよ。また学校で会ったらよろしくね。
And the question we should have been asking this whole time is where the fuck is Sakuya and I've already blanked on her name. The other girl. The important one. And the Yune. Yeah, where the fuck are they? Uh-huh. What does she mean?
それじゃあ、行こうか、キリエ。
仕方ね。向こうで限界腰振り侍の新作でも撮るか。
What the fuck? Breaking point twerking samurai? Huh? Wait, I want to hear more about that. Hey! They left. What just happened? What a whirlwind of a group. Still, I guess I'll be seeing them again. They're all students here at the academy. Just like Yune and Sakuya. I wonder how those sweet girls can somehow be from the same town as the production crew. It's a little odd how I can't seem to mentally connect the film girls with Yune and Sakuya. Bro, why are you spamming lol? Oh, VTube Studio is lagging. Same quote said hard to. Lagging like hell. Well, maybe I need more breaking point twerking samurai in my life. As my mind flits from one thought to the next.
お待たせ、シュウ。
Yune. I hear Yune's voice coming from inside the school. Having broken free from Kyrie's evil spell, Yune's smile seems more angelic than ever.
あれ、シュウ先輩なんか老けました？
Bro, did none of them hear the explosion? I've had a couple of years shaved off my life. The scars from that film crew will haunt me forever.
とにかく私たちの用事は済んだよ。話つけておいたから。
You did? A chat? She must be referring to telling her teacher about me.
チャペルまで行きましょう、シュウ先輩。
You mean that place over there? I point to the church-like building a short distance away.
うん、そこでリリー先生が待ってる。
I was waiting for Sister Lily to show up again. This is...
ほら、あっち。
Yune holds my hand, guiding me through the overwhelmingly unfamiliar majesty of the chapel. I've seen bigger. Colorful light streaming through the stained glass windows transformed the midday scene into something magical. I spot a nun praying to a shining silver cross illuminated by the magical sunlight. Magical? Colorful sunlight. I do love my MILFs, yes.
あなたが
She opens her mouth. Even with her back turned, I feel as if she can see into the depths of my soul.
シュウ様ですね。
Yes. Every word echoes through the chapel like a divine message. I quickly realize this person is Sister Lily. Is it me? Or does she feel like she just came out of like an early 2000s visual novel, right? Like the art style and all, right? Hang on, when did this game come out? Amazing Grace. 2018. Right. Why does she feel like she would fit really well in like Higurashi or somewhere like that? Right? Is it just me?
私はリリー。先生ともシスターとも呼ばれますが、どうぞお好きに。
Also, nice background music. Really makes you feel like you're in a chapel. Miss Lily? I still have no idea what kind of person she is. But standing in front of her, I sense a strong aura of purity and selflessness.
さて、遠路はるばると言ってよいのかはわかりませんが、ここまでご足労いただきありがとうございます。
You should be thanking Yuna and Sakuya for bringing me here. I'm still not entirely sure what's going on. All I know is they told Lily about my existence. I came from the outside. I mentioned the only thing I do know.
オーロラの外、人が決して踏み込んではならない禁断の領域。
So you're gonna kill me because I'm from the Forsaken World, right? That's how it works. That's how it always works.
失楽園とでも言うべきでしょうか。
Paradise Lost? Wait, I know that book. That's the book where the devil is the main protagonist. That's Lily's nickname for the forbidden outside world. It's a painting. I mean, yeah, I know. Hang on. Paradise Lost is, hang on. It's a poem, right? And then it was adapted into a painting, essentially. I think. I mean, we're both right, technically. Yuna and Sakuya were right when they said it's taboo.
外はどんな世界でしたか？
Okay, so considering you said this was very Christian, this is a Christian visual novel, right? The outside world is controlled by Satan or something like that, right? The outside world would technically be like hell or whatever, and then inside here, we still don't know the name of the fucking place. Italy. It's Italy. Or Armageddon. Yeah. It's Japan. It's fuck, what was it called again? Rapture. That's what it is. Outside of this place is the Rapture. Well.
リリー先生、さっきも話した通りなんですが、シュウ先輩は記憶喪失にもなってるらしくて。
I'm telling you. Okay, well, it's not my fault that it looks like Rome. It's not. It's the architecture, okay?
そのようですね。ただ、あながち偶然ではないかもしれません。
偶然じゃない？
外の世界から来たことと、その記憶を保てていないことは、必然の因果関係かもしれないということです。
Okay, so you're saying that this place is heaven? I passed through the Aurora to get here. I also forgot everything about my past life. According to Lily, these two facts are most likely connected.
こっちに来たからこそ、前の記憶を覚えてないってことですか？
その通り。オーロラを超えるということは、いわば世界を超えるということ。
Heaven. Passing into heaven.
異世界のメモリーが引き継げないくらいのことはあるかもしれません。
Essentially, he got isekai'd into... He got isekai'd into heaven. The way Sister Lily talks about the outside world makes it seem far grander, making the Aurora seem less like a wall and more like a boundary between realities. That this outside world is, for some reason, forbidden to the people. Is for some reason forbidden to the people here rings true, but there's something that bothers me. Crossing over seems like a big deal, and yet you still believe me? Hate that just dying though. I mean, literally at the start of the visual novel, he was literally he basically described that he was dying, right? That his body was rotting and shit. So, I don't know, maybe he did die outside and then he got transported here. Or something like that. If the Aurora means so much to them as they say, then why aren't they suspicious of a stranger claiming to come from the outside? If it's truly that much of a taboo, then isn't what I did a punishable offense?
それについては私も疑ってはいません。
Because they gave their word on my behalf?
いえ、
Sister Lily pauses for a moment. The way she talks makes it seem as if she has some kind of proof. But what could it be?
そうですね。優秀な生徒たちですから、私も信じたいと思うのです。
Exemplary?
どうだろう。
I'll be back. I'm back. It was a struggle to stop recording because my mouse is nowhere to be seen. Like right now, it has disappeared. Why? Good question. Anyway,
何をもって優秀というかによりますね。
there's a lot I still don't understand, but at least they don't suspect I'm lying.
それよりも、本題に入りましょうか。
The lily steps down from the altar and turns to face us. So this is what she looks like. As her name suggests, she's not from around here. Yeah, she's from a different generation of visual novels. Wait, foreigner? That means that...
聞いていますか、シュウさん。
yes. What did you want to discuss?
シュウさんの転入手続きについてです。
Of course, by Wait, what?
明日から来てもいいんだって。私と同じクラス。私は残念ながら一つ下ですが。
Me, a student here? A strange feeling comes over me. With one dazzling new experience after another, I find myself leaping headfirst into this mysterious new world.
聖夜レイヤの名前にピンとくるものがあったと聞いています。それに自信がないことは重々承知ですが、学校で過ごせば見えてくるものもあるかもしれませんし、何よりこの町にいる以上はこの町で生活をしなくてはなりません。
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
シュウさんのお気持ち次第ですが、いかがでしょうか。
I'll do it. And of course, Yune and Sakuya will be here too. Since I don't really have anything else to base my decision on, I choose to follow my gut. The academy beyond that majestic gate, the school and Yune attend. The school Yune and Sakuya attend seems like the most promising prospect.
それは良かったです。ちょうどユネさんと同学年であるとのことですし。
I still don't have any proof of anything though.
構いませんよ。
If nothing else, I admire her generosity, but perhaps that's just how people are around here. As the only outsider in town, I probably don't have to go out of my way to prove who I am.
早速、明日から来てもらいましょうか。それと、狩猟寮にお部屋を用意しなくてはなりませんね。
Palm Dorm. That's where Yuna and Sakuya live too. Building I woke up in.
ギド先輩に話をすればいいですか？
そうですね。悪いのですが、頼まれてくれますか？
任せてください。
Guido. Yet another person. Yuna's tone suggests he's most likely older than us. Well, she did say senpai, and since she's a second year, then Hiro must be a third year.
それじゃあ寮まで戻りましょう。胸が躍るよね、シュウ。
Yeah, me too. I felt an almost indescribable rush of joy. I think I'll cherish this feeling forever. Leaving the academy, I noticed the blue sky is now completely covered in clouds. Okay, I think that is a good place to end it off for today.